Hello everyone, welcome back. So let's start and set up the free subscription. Simple. The address is local.azure.com. If you go in here, it's gonna ask you, do you have the account? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually, because I have an account. Let me log into that account, and then I'll bring the screen back. All right, I have logged on with my account. One thing, if you don't have the account, you can create account. It's a simple process how you create your email, and then you need to log on with your email to the portal.azure, because as soon as you hit that URL, it's going to actually redirect you to your login account. And once you logged in, and then you will come on the portal page. Now on your portal page, you obviously have different options. In this video, if you're a student, then obviously you can gain the benefits through the Azure student benefit, because that is more like students who are studying in unis, or teachers who are teaching their students. So all the cloud providers, they provide the capabilities to test the services or utilize the services during your coursework or during your academic years, which is a great thing. Like, it was not previously in the market. So if we have to do it, we have to create our own virtual environment, which takes a lot of time. Now imagine all that time is gone, right? Because all these providers, they are managing it on your behalf, right? All you need to do, whatever your concept you are working in and whatever capabilities you want to test it, straight go in and start doing it. And the rest of the infrastructure, leave it with Microsoft or AWS or Oracle, and they will manage it on your behalf. Now, in this series, we're going to use obviously the free subscription. So let me go and let me hit free. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Now it is signing up. It's going to actually ask me some of my information. And what I'll do, I'll just fill up that information and then we proceed. Okay, so I just take a pic of the form so I can explain it to you, because I think that form is important. Before you get the free subscription, you need to provide some information to Microsoft through that form. Although it read out some of the information from your email ID, because obviously once you create your email ID, you provide some information. But obviously, beside that, the Microsoft required some additional information, so then they consider you a legitimate account, or like you are not bot that is trying to attack on the URL and creating unlimited accounts. So you can see the first field was country, wherever you reside, you select that, and then obviously your personal detail like first name, last name, email address, and the phone number. And then Microsoft is going to actually either text you or call you to send you a code. You need to type in that code, and then it will validate you. Yeah, you are a human being, you have a valid phone number, because obviously we can now understand these days it's very common to validate the identity of a person, so nobody abuse the service. So these all things are valid. Trust me, you're not gonna get, if you won't select any promotion email, you're not gonna get any additional emails from Microsoft. Obviously Microsoft is gonna inform you once your subscription is going to expire, and once any update regarding your subscription. Only those emails you're gonna get from Microsoft, but beside that, rest of the things are not going to land in your inbox. So that's pretty safe in that case, until unless there is a security leak or the data breach at Microsoft, which is very rare, I would say. Then obviously your address detail and postal code, and once you provide that information, Microsoft will, and you sign it up, Microsoft process your request and give you $200 credit, a US dollar credit, to use the services for 1 month. And then after 1 month, you're gonna get the email from Microsoft. Okay, Now your time period has been lapsed, your free time is gone. Now make your mind whether you're going to actually upgrade to pay as go, or you're going to stay as a free subscriber. And now imagine how nice it is, like you can still look at these services. Obviously some services, they are free, they're gonna be free all the time, but obviously we are working in the data and analytics space. Those services normally cost a fortune, because these services require infrastructure setup and the storage utilization. So those services cannot be free for the user, right? But from, I think 1 month is more than enough for us to test our capabilities. And I'm gonna, during my sales, I'm going to show you some of the tips and tricks how you can actually link the Azure with your on premises. If you really want to, if you don't have like big budget to spend on your learning within the cloud, what are the ways how you can actually use it to use a very small money to to increase the capabilities and learn the understanding of the cloud computing within the Azure environment. And once you are on job, obviously most of the companies, they have their dev and staging subscription. As soon as you join a company as a Azure, AWS, or GCP guy, they're gonna give you the subscription, and then you can utilize it to you build more and more capabilities from any kind of perspective, like from POC, dev, or staging. It really depends upon what are the requirements. So I think we are good. Let me fill up the form and then I'll come back. Okay, now that's the point here. So our profile has been good. Like you can see, my profile is done. Whatever personal information Microsoft need, I have provided it. Now the next step might confuse many people. Like they think, oh, they are going to be charged for whatever work they're gonna create during the free subscription. That's not the right understanding, because imagine, obviously, once you go over your credit that Microsoft is giving to you, then obviously in that case, you're going to be charged, and Microsoft will already inform you, because Microsoft is not going to let you create any service that can cost you more cost than the given one from Microsoft, right? However, that's the part of the process that you need to provide your card details, and Microsoft will make a very minor, I would say, transaction from card just to validate the card. And I think you can understand they are providing you the capabilities, and they need to make sure that you have all the information valid and legitimate that you have provided to the Microsoft. So unfortunately, we have to provide that information. It's going to be, I think, full of cents that Microsoft normally charge with the card initially, but that's a required step. So as soon as you provide that information, you're gonna complete the subscription process, and trust me, it's not gonna actually cost you even a single dollar, because that will start happening once you go, once your credit is over. And then even before charging a single dollar, Microsoft is going to ask you, okay, are you happy to continue with pay as go? If you don't, you will only pay if you use more than the free amount of services, right? So which is, I believe, is a very, very fair call from Microsoft, because obviously they are already giving you something that you can utilize to build the capabilities, and then they let you decide that, okay, what you're gonna do, right? But obviously in the whole process, being a second party, Microsoft need the assurance that, okay, we need the assurance that, okay, everything is legitimate and your information is correct that you have provided to us. And between AWS and GCP, they have the similar case. Like they both ask you if you want to set up your own subscription in AWS and Google Cloud. They're gonna ask you the same thing, that, okay, provide your credit card details. We're gonna do a very minor transaction, maybe with a couple of cents in your account, and once you finish your free journey, or then we'll check with you. Are you ready for the PSCO account, or the real account, or are you still gonna stay with the free subscription? right? So that's a I would say standard process, and you can see how all these cloud providers, they're following similar patterns. So which is really great in terms of, if you have spent some time in Azure and you want to switch towards the AWS, the learning curve is not going to be very difficult. Like, it's going to be a pretty straightforward learning curve for you, because the basic concepts are going to be similar. Obviously, maybe the technologies are different, and it takes a little time to understand the syntax, semantics, but of the main logical concept, they are going to be similar. Okay, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put my card detail, I'm gonna complete the subscription, and I'm gonna come back in the next video with the account created and on my Azure portal dashboard. So hopefully you enjoy. Stay tuned for the first video on the landing page of our Azure portal, and we'll see a quick overview of the interface. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.